And this is my story. The end of my story. 10 years ago in Raccoon City, there was an outbreak. It spread across the world within days.
One way or another, our world is coming to an end. The question is, will we end with it?
Umbrella developed an airborne antivirus. It would destroy the T-virus.
I have no reason to believe a word you say.
True, but I can offer you something you want very much.
What is that?
Revenge.
We can end on this. I have to get to the Hive. We go together.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna kill every last one of them. Grab some gear. This is what I do. Is that all you got? Because if it is, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Hey everyone, welcome to Spot of Nerd. We're also going to talk a little bit about some of the nerd news that has been coming out in this last week, specifically the Walking Dead comic, because they just dropped number 163 and it was unbelievable. So we'll definitely be talking about that. And I'm going to spoil. I mean, I don't know. There's not a lot of people out there that find these movies to be good. I find them to be unbelievably terrible, but epic. And the reason, of course, for that epicness is, for one reason, it's based off of a video game, which, of course, they just released Resident Evil 7. I played the demo on the Xbox, and it terrified the living shit out of me, so play it. It's awesome. You should try it out. So it takes the video game and obviously puts it into Hollywood Factor, and they now have 6 films. They are crap, build some crap, and then put some more crap on top of that crap. But they're just like the Fast and Furious movies. The best part about the Fast and Furious movies, of course, was, in my opinion, they got better as they made more sequels. And it was kind of the same for Resident Evil. The fight sequences, some of the CGI, it actually just got better as it progressed. The story nosedived. The best part about Resident Evil is it has zombies, and it has zombies that are crazy, ridiculous, like 28 Days Later or World War Z, where they can just run 1,000 miles per hour and they'll eat your brains, and the entire world is infected with this biohazard weapon that the Umbrella Corporation have developed, and somehow the Umbrella Corporation have built and designed and built these massive underground structures before mankind ever came into the picture. Seriously, if you haven't seen these films, watch these films, because some of the underground layers that Umbrella has is, how did you fucking do this? I mean, there's just no way without it being Hollywood. I think the struggle that had as well was it missed out on a story. Kind of like, again, going back to the Fast and Furious movies, they got better as the sequels went on. If you ask me, they got better as they kept going. Yes, Fast and Furious is on number 8 this summer. But with Resident Evil, it was the same deal. Number 1 was epic. Number 2 was shit. Number 3 was getting better. Number 4, what was number 4? Number 4 was Afterlife? Yeah. Again, the story got much better, and then of course the 5th one, Retribution, mind-blowing. I mean, seriously, the CGI, the fight sequences, it was really actually like, wow, you're actually building a solid base here, and you're building a story that we can actually maybe see future films. Go check it out. Don't pay for it. just check it out, but make somebody else pay for it or find other means of watching it. And I think you really enjoy it. So, what's specifically awesome about these current, basically the current timeline that's going on in The Walking Dead is they've gone back to the zombies being a threat. So in the show, zombies were a threat, people were a threat, people were extra threat. We have Negan, which is like, holy crap, people are now the threat. People, not zombies. Where now in the Walking Dead comic, we're back to the zombies being the threat. So all the communities have been established. Spoiler, major spoiler, look away if you don't want me to. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's been in the comics for the last couple years. Negan loses, just FYI. Again, in the show, however they're going to do it, I don't know. Negan will eventually lose, and Rick will, of course, build up civilization again. Except now, there is the Whisperers who have essentially gathered hundreds of thousands of walkers, and they are all marching on these communities. They took out the hilltop. Alexandria is their next stop. And it's crazy because in the comic, the Saviors, who eventually do turn to the good side, now are looking at the Whisperers as a kind of stepping stone to gaining back control. And it's really cool because this last issue shows just a swarm, hundreds of thousands of zombies breaking down the gates of Alexandria, and there's nothing that they can do. There's nothing that Rick and his group can do because of the sheer amount of walkers. Other related news in the nerd world, Comic-Con tickets have not gone on sale yet. There's always these little drop of hints that, of course, tickets are going to become available. If you find anything out, let me know. I'll let you know as well. Follow my page, my Facebook page, Instagram, Twitters, and all that stuff. Cross your fingers. Again, it's the most stressful day of the entire world. Less than a month. No, more than a month. About a month. We're going to have Logan. Logan hits theaters March 3rd. I was talking to Uli last night when we saw Resident Evil. I have high hopes that this is probably going to be the best Marvel film of the year, and it's the first one, so I'm very much looking forward to that film. So stay tuned, we'll definitely do recaps and reviews on that as well. Until then, I'm going to wrap this up. Again, Resident Evil. I don't know why I keep thinking about Final Fantasy. Resident Evil, the final chapter, I would give it, sarcastically, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It's missing the 10 out of 10 because, again, I think they just took a back seat on the CGI. They've done much better in the past. Yes, these movies are way over the top, but that's the whole point. The bottom line is, it's Biohazard, it's badass chicks, it's violence, it's gore, it's monsters, it's zombies. It's just awesome. So I encourage you to check it out, but don't pay for it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Much love, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.